So the footage you're about to watch is from about 9 months ago, and it's been a long time getting edited together, and I will explain it more properly at the end of the video, but the quick answer is that I was not very happy with how the result turned out in terms of the song. You can check out the video now and make your own conclusion as to how you feel about it, but I personally was not 100% satisfied about it. I'll get more into detail at the end of the video, but for now, here's Rob from 10 months ago.
What's the crack today? I'm going to be talking about a song that I played drums on recently. The catch is that I have never played drums before in my life. So I went into the studio with my friend Dylan a while back to help him record some drum cores that he was doing for a YouTube channel that he wanted to start. Unfortunately, they all got blocked, so no channel for me to show you. But one positive thing that came out of it is that while we were there, I wanted to mess around with the drums because I am a child. So what I did was I sat down and I said, well, what would happen if I tried to write a song based on a drum groove that I wrote?
I'll try whack it out in one take. I'll do one practice run through to see if I can concentrate long enough. Fuck! Just keep going!
As it turns out, drums is hard, but I was determined.
Just keep going till I get it right. I can't hear the click while I'm doing it. Was that even slightly in time? What the fuck was I doing before? I can't remember what I was doing. Was it? It was 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, I'm angry at myself. Maybe I should do it in sections. Feet are tired.
It's actually a lot more confusing than you would think, because the whole point of playing drums is to be focusing on this pattern that's repeating to a certain extent, or at least with what I was doing, it was all about the repetition in the pattern. And when you get right in on one pattern, to all of a sudden do a fill and change to something else was just so weird to me, because my body had gotten so used to doing one type of movement, and even at that, it wasn't great. It wasn't perfectly in time, and it wasn't amazing. But I got it eventually. Overall, I would say that the entire process of making this song was painful. I couldn't really record guitar or bass or vocals with a click track, because when I recorded the drums, they were out of time. So it was really challenging for me to be able to get the entire song done and for everything to sound like it's even vaguely one piece of music, as opposed to just being 4 instruments doing whatever they want. As for recording the actual instruments, well, I have nothing more to tell you. So if anybody's at all interested in the microphones I was using, or the software, or the instruments, or anything at all like that, feel free to check the description below. I will leave all of that information there. So obviously I couldn't do the entire song all the way through without making any mistakes. It was just too difficult for me. I've literally never practiced drums before in my life. The only experience I have with them is other occasions where I've been in a studio and insisted on messing around with the kit. So I settled for, recording it in sections, and I justified that to myself by saying, well, Lars Ulrich does it and Lars Ulrich does do it, so I'm allowed to. But anyway, I also put on some guitars, bass and vocals on this as well, just to complete the whole song, see what I could come up with, and here it is. You can call me your God, no. Overall, I'm pretty happy with the song. I think mixing it was super difficult, because, honestly, it was difficult to make those drums sound good in the first place, so it was an uphill battle to begin with, and then everything after that was kind of just forcing it into a box that it didn't fit in. But You know what? It's not the worst thing I could have ever created. So I'm happy, and I'm just satisfied that I wasn't completely out of time for the entire thing. So that's the whole video. I appreciate you for getting all the way to the end. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
So that was the video. What you might think of the song could be different to what I think of the song. Personally, I wasn't super happy with it. I don't want to get all depressing about it because it's really not a big deal if I think about it properly or logically. It's just my brain playing tricks on me. The reason why I wasn't a huge fan of the song is I wasn't expecting a miracle. Like, I wasn't expecting the best drums that I've ever heard in my life. I wasn't expecting amazing drum tracks. I wasn't even expecting to really be fully in time the whole way through. But I was expecting it to be passable at the start, and then I could elevate it to being good. But what it actually was ended up being really, really not passable, and I had to elevate it to just about being passable in my eyes. Especially after listening to it for so many months on end, constantly trying to change it and fix it and make it better, did not work. The guitars and vocals and bass have been re-recorded 5 or 6 times, and what you heard is honestly what I think is the best takes. I was not able to make the song sound the way that I had it in my head. Unfortunately for me, the way I had it in my head involved the drums being a better foundation. So basically the only way for me to have this song be the way I want it to be is if I spend 5 years learning how to play drums and then do it again. The thing is, I'm not going to just not release it and scrap it, because I have been constantly working on this over the last 9 or 10 months, which is a stupid amount of time to spend on a song. That's like an album's worth of time spent on this little fun project that I was meant to be doing. But I'm not going to just not release it, because at least when it's released, I can finally tell myself, okay, it's out there. You've seen it. You've listened to it. I can't make any changes to it now. I could do like a remix, but like, what would be the point in that? It's already been released. The song's done. It's finished. It's out. So this is my way of giving myself peace of mind and saying, the song is finished. Get over it. Get over yourself. Move on to the next thing. Because I have another 4 or 5 songs that need to be finished that just aren't. And I've been spending a lot less time on them and a lot more time on this. So the song is out now. The single is called Shame, and I've posted it on Spotify, iTunes, Deezer, everywhere that you can get music. It is there. At some point I will be doing a music video. I'm not sure exactly when that will be or what it will be, but what I have in this video is obviously not going to be what the official music video is. I would rather have a concept and an idea to actually put to video and have that done. But if you have any ideas for that, then for sure let me know, because it's actually going to be very challenging. I think even though I wasn't fully happy with the song, I'm a lot happier now knowing that it's done, and I can enjoy the song a lot more knowing that I'm not able to change anything about it. So I just have to enjoy it for what it is, rather than constantly picking apart all the things that I feel weren't good enough in the song. So I'm kind of actually content with the way that things have turned out for it, and I hope that some of you enjoy it. I mean, I'm positive that at least one person in the world will enjoy this song, so that's another reason why I put it out there. I can't just not put it out after working on it for so long just because I feel like it's not going to be good. Someone might enjoy it, and why do people make videos on YouTube? For like other people to tell them how good they are. So yeah, that's it. I really do appreciate you sticking around, watching the whole video and hearing my explanation. If you would like to hear more music from me, I will be releasing more, and I really, really sincerely hope that I will not take another year to release another single, because a single a year is not a good it's not a good career to have. It's not a good way to build a career. That's how I'll put it. So thanks again for watching. Have a good one.